Now at 4, an arrest made after 2 attempted rapes on the Monon Trail. How police identified the suspect.
Sunshine and 70s right now. I'll have your holiday weekend forecast.
We're done talking about it. Now it's time to be about it. Week 2 of Operation Football is on the horizon.
So many games, so many storylines, we have it covered for you. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
A lot to get to at 4 o'clock today. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dustin alongside Scott Swan, who's filling in for Felicia.
Good to be with you today.
Good to have you. We're going to have much more on those headlines in just a moment. Plus, we're taking you out live to Brownsburg, where qualifying is about to begin in the world's largest drag race.
Yeah, Rich Nye is out there at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, so he's got the perfect assignment on a beautiful day. He's going to have an interview with racing legend Tony Stewart. You'll see that in just a couple of minutes, so Smoke will be on the show today.
He will. Looking forward to that. But we start with this here at 4 o'clock. The man suspected in 2 attempted rapes on the Monon Trail is in police custody tonight.
SWAT officers with IMPD arrested this suspect yesterday after 2 incidents on the Monon Trail this month. Our Brandon Schaff joins us in studio this afternoon to explain how the police identified him as a suspect. Brandon?
Yeah, hello, Scott and Dustin. So these incidents actually happened on back-to-back weeks in August. Police arresting a 27-year-old for his alleged involvement in both of them. In both cases, a victim was attacked on the Monon Trail. Good Samaritans who witnessed the first attack intervened. And after speaking with the second victim and witnesses, IMPD detectives believe that the 2 attacks were related because of the similarity in the way that he allegedly attacked them. Captain Shane Foley with IMPD's North District calling these horrific and violent attacks, saying that the victims and Good Samaritans who came forward were critical to making the arrest on Thursday. The suspect identified as that suspect after forensic evidence was processed and a detailed investigation.
We're thankful to the officers and detectives, and particularly the Indianapolis Marion County Forensic Services Agency, for their quick work in using DNA to identify the person we believe responsible for this incident. And Indianapolis is safer today because he's off the streets.
And IMPD sex crimes detectives arrested the man on preliminary felony charges of kidnapping, attempted rape, and strangulation. The prosecutor's office tells us this afternoon that there is an ongoing investigation and he is not yet formally charged. He may face additional charges as well. So, there still could be more to come here. And coming up at 5, I talked with some people out on the Monon Trail about their reaction to this arrest, if they're feeling a little bit safer now, and the steps that they're taking themselves to make sure that they stay safe out there.
A lot of people have been paying close attention to that.
For sure. We'll see you tonight at 5, Brandon. Thanks so much. Well, if your commute takes you near 38th and Georgetown Road, check this out. We've got a water main break that is shut down several lanes along 38th right now. We're told they are expected to be back open tonight. Drivers are being told right now to avoid this area.
Let's give you a live look at I-65 in Boone County, where after more than 2 years, a rebuilt rest stop is finally back open today with 150 spaces for truck parking. Double what used to be there. Now, why are we showing you this? It's normally not a big deal, but it is significant in this case because semis have been dealing with what they call a critical shortage of parking spaces here in Indiana the last few years. That's why we've often seen them pulled over on the side of interstate exit ramps and on-ramps overnight and in the morning, which is technically illegal, and it's also dangerous. So this new facility is part of the state's plan to add 1,200 additional truck parking spots over the next 10 years. But the head of the Indiana Motor Truck Association says when it comes to this shortage of truck parking spaces, we've still got a long way to go.
Our state is really good at attracting businesses, warehousing that also follows with a lot of trucks. So we do a great job in attracting all of this traffic here, but we don't keep pace with the need for providing a place for those trucks to park.
INDOT's $60 million plan includes improvements to 21 rest areas, welcome centers, and truck parking facilities by the year 2034. Happening today, the Marion County Corrections Office and Reform Alliance hosting a job fair.
Yeah, all of this is an effort to provide resources for Hoosiers who've spent some time behind bars and those who have been on community supervision. Reform Alliance is the leading criminal justice organization in the country. Their partnership with the Corrections Office is working to combat the possibility of people reoffending.
And they say formerly incarcerated people often reoffend if they cannot successfully rejoin society. So this fair is just one step in the right direction of stability.
A lot of people look at felons and think we're just a waste of space, but that's not true. Like, we're people just like they are. So it's really hard for us to find jobs in our backgrounds, to find like housing and everything. So I'm taking advantage of all that today. They have health coverage, all kinds of stuff here today. So it's really good for all the felons and people getting back into it. It's really awesome. I love to see it, actually.
One noteworthy employer at today's fair is Recycle Force. They provide transitional employment and certifications to people who've spent time behind bars. There are also resources for housing, health screenings, and transportation services.
All right, to the weather now on the beginning of this holiday weekend.
Yay,
You could not
whoopee.
ask for better weather.
It is ideal weather right now. Spectacular.
Yes, sunshine, it's comfortable, it's not humid. It will still be warm enough for those
Right.
last summertime activities. And we've got football. Lots.
I love it.
Lots of football. We've got high school and college football. A high school tonight, college football as we head into the long holiday weekend. Temperatures right now in the 70s, 78 Brown County, 74 Carmel, 73 Crawfordsville, 72 Bunker Hill and at Morris Reservoir. We do have a few mid to high level clouds arriving, but no rain in our forecast tonight. Sunset is at 8:20. Friday night football, high school football, Operation Football. Remember, you get all the highlights tonight when you join us at 11 o'clock. Temperatures for kickoff will be in the low to mid 70s, eventually dropping into the 60s. So maybe a jacket or a sweatshirt if you're headed outside this evening. Saturday forecast includes temperatures that will climb from the 50s, very comfortable early on, to near 70 midday. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon in the middle and upper 70s. We'll go from 77 on Saturday. We'll near 80 on Sunday. So yes, it starts to get warm enough for those summertime activities, and we get as warm as the low 80s on Labor Day on Monday. At this point, we've got a slight rain chance on Saturday. I'm going to walk you through that timeline in the full forecast. Don't cancel any outdoor plans. It's just going to be a stray shower or two. Otherwise, a warming trend as we head into the holiday weekend. I said this when I came into work. Dustin said this as he came into work. There are lots of people on the roads late this afternoon and this evening. There have been a few accidents. A couple on the west side, one on the south side. But if you look at all the areas in red, here's where we've got slowdowns, lots of slowdowns in and around the downtown area. So just take it easy. Maybe allow yourself a little extra time. We've got lots of people on the roads as we head into the long Labor Day weekend.
Angela mentioned it. It is Friday. It is time for Operation Football.
We got a good one tonight.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, and Hendricks County Cathedral taking on Brownsburg.
That's the big one. Dom and Eli, they have been on it all day long since before the sun came up this morning. They have more on the game of the week.
Operation Football is back for week 2. Week 1, history. Week 2, a mystery. Spirit War still up for grabs. Lebanon was an awesome host this morning. It's an all-day affair. We're talking about Operation Football on Channel 13. We got 9 games for you tonight. And our game of the week, Eli, is a big-time headliner.
Going to be massive. So we have the 6A defending state champion Brownsburg taking on the number 2 team in 5A in the state in Cathedral. High-powered offense, very good defense. Cathedral keeping Ben Davis off of the scoreboard last week. Looking forward to that matchup. Then it's over to Decatur Central where they take on the number 1 team in 5A, New Pal.
Love that. Decatur Central, first year in 6A. We love that. How about this for a sub-headline? All right, we got Pendleton Heights, Guerin Catholic, and this Carmel Westfield battle of the north side, a top 10 matchup in 6A. Kevin Wright back at Carmel Westfield, fresh off a state runner-up. Doesn't get much better than that. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We got 9 games for you tonight. We'll be live in studio. We're going to be live for you at 5 and 6 at Brownsburg. Does it get better than this? Does
it absolutely does not. The weather, divine, incredible. Week 2 couldn't get off any better. We're looking forward to it.
That's right. All right, we'll be with you at 5 and 6. Stay with us.
You know, Dom's been at it since 4:30 this morning.
I don't know how much coffee he's had today. It's a lot of caffeine.
So we got high school football tonight and then college football this season. The Hoosiers kick off their season tomorrow afternoon.
IU taking on Old Dominion tomorrow. And don't forget, Hoosier the Bison is making his comeback. The mascot for the IU Hoosiers back for the first time since, I think, 50 years or so.
Eager to see this. So here are the slate of games. This is the lineup for college football across our state. We've got Ball State at Purdue at noon on Saturday. We've got Old Dominion at IU at 2:30, and then Notre Dame at Miami on Sunday night. Kickoff for that game is 7:30. So Dom and Eli also had one-on-one interviews with all the coaches at IU and Purdue. We've got those posted for you right now. Just go to WTHR Plus, which is our free streaming app. You can download that on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, or Roku and watch for free.
So the question is, for Purdue or Ball State, what if you have degrees from both?
Oh, good question.
God.
I guess it's a win either way. It's a win either way.
It's a win either way, I suppose.
My wife made us T-shirts that say
Right.
Ball Do.
Oh, fun.
That's nice.
That's fun.
Pretty fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good
For
time.
me, it's Purdue all the way. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah, see, I had kids that went to both IU and Purdue. I just rooted for the home team in that.
There you
I
go.
feel
Okay.
like if I paid for both, I could cheer for both.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
works.
Of course. That makes sense to me. Boy, the weather is the real winner this weekend.
It is. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s for kickoff of both of those big games, and I'm going to have detailed forecasts on that. We'll talk about a brief warm-up before a real taste of fall in the 7-day.
Take it all apart.
Hey, Tony Stewart's telling me about his son and rebuilding his playpen. We're going to come back and talk to Smoke in just a second. This is his new ride for the U.S. Nationals, which he just unveiled. Biggest drag race of the year right here in Indy at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. We're live next.
Looking forward to it, Rich. Thank you. Also this week's school shooting, underscoring a need for more security on campuses across America. Well, one school on Long Island may just have the answer. We'll dig into that still ahead here on 13 News at 4.